But it's fun. It's fun. I don't know. I live and breathe this stuff. So.
Well, I can't not do it.
Hey, how's it going?
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Webprofits is a digital marketing agency. We've been around for the last 10 years. We're now expanding to the US in partnership with Sujan Patel. Super excited. We know it's going to be a hard path ahead, but we've always taken that hard path. No problem, man. Right.
Super busy day and week. Alex has graciously set up a lot of meetings for me, so I'm going down the list, talking content creation, and then tonight I have some growth hacking presentation. Yeah, this is probably one of the most exciting things I've experienced in my career, getting the team of 80, 90 people that you have in content, CRO, growth marketing services that are being delivered, and being able to apply that in the US is just exciting. I'm surprised how cutting edge Webprofits is at this scale and size, how many clients you have. Usually when you pass 20, 30 clients, like 20, 30 employees, you just cookie cutter everything and it's just shit. So you guys are not, that's great. What I found in my years of marketing is that there's all these things you can do to grow your business, right? There's all these channels. There's SEO, there's PPC, there's wholesale, there's direct sales. I'm not just talking about online marketing, I'm just talking about ways you can get business to your website or through your website. You can actually do a lot of things through direct sales. It's cool, it works. It's not the sexiest thing, but it could work.
You know, we've launched now and we're in the States and I want to grow fast. And so we need to be super tight on processes, on kind of how we're going to scale, on who's doing what, because there's opportunity cost, there's a time factor, and I want to go fast. What we're doing here this week, what I'm doing here this week, and what we'll be doing over the next coming months and years, is we're pulling back the curtains on what each other has. Webprofits, the organization has a huge staff, lots of skill sets that I've gotten to hear from you. Well, I'm now experiencing what these are firsthand. I think the same thing goes with you and me, is that I'm talking to the team, I'm presenting some things. I heard great things about the sales team, so hopefully I can hear a lot of the magic. I have a lot of questions more for you guys than anything, but I want to also explain what the sales process is in the US. The big thing of why we work together in the first place is we're leveling each other up, not just people, but like companies in this joint venture. And this week is the start of that process that will never end, right? Like we're not going to stop leveling each other up.
My main plan with this is let's run through some of the examples we've put, and I guess guys will kind of do a bit of a tear down on what we've done, but also kind of talk about ways that we can improve it and talk about prime moments. And I just said tear down. You will. Yes.
And so now we're at the point where we're quite optimized. It's still very hard, right? Like it's still like an ongoing optimization of processes and team members and kind of sales and marketing and recruitment. But at the core, the structure that we have, the team that we have, the standards that we have are basically there to act as a startup would, but to have the force of like a multinational. And so that combination, which is very hard, is kind of at the core of the stuff that we do here. And I think that, in terms of our partnership, is going to be extremely powerful.
What I need and what I'm kind of out of juice with is, because I've been doing this for too long, is the ideation side.
It's so much better to have someone who you can do it with, because it's already hard enough. And if you have someone else who can complement you in many, many ways, it accelerates that. And that acceleration is the thing I want.
But yeah, I'll be interested to hear like how you would start to kind of digest the content that's available before you even start to think of what new content is needed to be created. How would you decide to amplify that? How would you set a budget against that kind of a project?
You're going 100 miles an hour, and I'm just starting, and I'm also going 50 miles an hour, or I'm going a certain speed. I want to catch up, and I want to jump from one car to the other. How do we're trying to jump from one car to the other. We got to get the right speed. We got to understand how to get that speed, and then how to produce results, and then jump. This is the jump, I think.
But through social, they're there to have fun, catch up with friends and be engaged or entertained.
Okay.
So we have to create thumb-stopping content on the mobile or on the desktop.
I like that
Yeah,
phrase. Like
I read an
thumb
article
stopping.
about it. I coined
thumbs-
it.
Don't-
Thumb-stopping content.
This week is all about kind of identifying all the bottlenecks and kind of optimizing the systems so that we can scale as quickly as possible. Understanding that it's still going to have issues,
Yeah.
but trying to reduce them as much as we can,
Yeah.
and understanding what each party can offer in terms of their strengths.
Yep. And figuring out the weaknesses, right? And,
Yeah.
and solving around them.
If anything, I think the images would be upside down in this chat.
It's been here before. Shit just changes really fast. Like the world of digital marketing, the world, internet, every year it feels like a decade these days. And as every year goes by, it gets faster and faster. So I think the challenge for me has been, how do you not just keep up, but like how do you stay the best?
And it is hard work. It's not going to be easy, and you're going to be banging your head against the wall sometimes, but if you can't get past that point, then the content should never exist in the first place.
Yeah, so and the hard part is that the bar is so freaking high. We have to really be awesome at playing something.
The only thing that we haven't started looking at, Sujin, from a process perspective, is we time track everything for Australia to have a concept of what clients are taking the most time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And we do that simply just in terms of one client could suddenly take 30 hours of our time. And it might be something useful for us to have.
You're going to hear a lot more from me. I'm going to be involved in strategy, training, what have you. Ping me on Slack if you ever need anything. If I don't respond, it's probably because I'm sleeping, so just know that I will respond at some point.
I'm gonna try to push back our hours so we start like around 10 and we just kind of end a little later, so there's a little bit more overlap.
Yeah.
In the performance world,
Yeah.
to figure stuff out and to work at scale quickly,
Yeah.
it's difficult, right?
Yeah.
So like if you can make a fun environment, at least you can get through easier.
Yeah, I think that fun environment sounds kind of cheesy, but the fun environment is the center for innovation. Like that, when you mix hard and the struggle, smart people and fun together,
Yeah.
that's innovation. That's how innovation happens. Literally made me so Yeah, this week's been an amazing week. The Webprofits team has blown me away with their capabilities and their skill sets and their hunger. And what you're saying as a founder of the passion, the hard, like you want to do things the hard way, it's instilled in everybody. And that's amazing to build a 90-person organization. to have that in every single member. So that hunger, that desire is in everyone, and that's exciting. But I see this passion.
U.S. business is off to a good start. This is the first official month, and I think we're about 50% ahead of schedule for the year. So that's good, right?
Like to achieve something kind of this big is going to be extremely difficult. It's going to require a lot of focus. It's going to require a lot of teamwork, a lot of innovation, and a persistence and perseverance.
We are so excited. We're so crazy that we're excited about how hard it's going to get.
Well, because I know that the difficulty reflects the value.
Yeah.
And
If you don't go through it.
Well, the stuff that's easy, everyone can do the stuff that's easy. The harder it is, the better the outcome at the end.